Ooh, little old me. Oh, I can't laugh. I'm not supposed to laugh. Huh? What do you look like? It ain't pretend anymore. See? We doing this. We doing this. No. Damn. Yes. Ooh, stone cold. Oh, no. Yes. Had enough of those ways. See what this does. Whoa. Eesh. Oi. Oi. I may break this on my head in a video. Tommy Lee injected hard liquor into his veins. Ooh. How could you do that? How could how could, how could he do that? I don't know. And look as healthy as he does. In his 50s, or I think he's in his 50s. You know, I wouldn't do that. You know, injecting it, this whiskey. How could you inject whiskey? I don't like to inject it. I got home. Let's drink some of it. This is real whiskey. It's not pretend syrup or something. I didn't even use a chaser. I haven't had whiskey, I don't know. Get a chaser, boy. Get a chaser. Really. Oi. That's a good chaser. That's a good chaser. It's underlighting. Hi. Hey. Sweet, smooth, cold, sweet, smooth. unless you turn into a munchkin man. A munchkin man. Oh, that's awful. Well, I don't want to be one of those guys who parties a bunch. That's a possibility for me and my two sons. Kind of like one of the munchkin kind of guys. But I don't know. It's kind of sad to think that that's as big as it would get. And I'd rather be married, unless some of them are married. Maybe some of them are married. They partied a bunch around Hollywood and stuff, the Munchkins in Los Angeles. You gotta get a bigger role or something like that, or I don't know, or small. I don't know how big the Munchkins were, because that was the biggest movie of like the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. I think it was the biggest, most famous one, and maybe today, maybe in the top 10 biggest movies ever. So that's kind of cool, but you're never like a false. I don't know. Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels. Sweet you on. I might break this over my head in this video. I might break it over my head in this video. I may. Whiskey. I gotta not laugh anymore. It's stupid. Oh, dude, no. Pick. This is a really beautiful place. This is a good place. Jesus are what everything is about and more. They're like a soul, they are a soul, and a billion times, billion infinity times that we can't understand. They're beautiful, and they're good and great and everything that we don't know, and more than we know. And we know God and Jesus, and that's who we know. It's God's love, better than any show. God does show God is righteous and right. Whatever you say, God made it that way. It's alright tonight. God's love is the only way. God's love every day is the only way we can feel love, whether or not we pray. It's okay. Okay. Yay! Praise Jesus! Praise Jesus. I played without a pick that time. I couldn't find my pick and I just played with my fingers. I did that to it. I don't know. I don't want this anymore. I'm not gonna drink it. I took 1 or 2 shots of it. Make sure to put all your heart and thoughts into looking as cool as you can. That's what I used to do when I was younger because I felt made fun of, and then I found out it's wrong to put all your heart into it. You just have to, you know, God's in control. God's in control over everything. So thank God he let me put my my thoughts and heart into all my heart into looking better when I felt that I didn't look good enough. Yep. I had to pee right then. I don't even know if I looked any good or shit. I had to pee to it, and I lost if I literally did, because I ain't good. I ain't trying to do good otherwise, man. I ain't good. Alexa, play music by John Birmingham.
Shuffling songs by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
Tickles you on
to poo and potty poo. You got to poo and potty poo, yeah. You got to poo and potty poo. Poo and potty poo, yeah. I like to turn the volume all the way up. I like to turn the volume down by 3. Why'd you do that, man? You should. All right, it's healthy to do when you make a poo. You got to poo. Do what you gotta do. Poo. You got to poo. Take it from me. You gotta poo. Take it from me. You got to poo. On the body. On the body. Be like me. It feels good. It feels free. When you be like me, so wherever it is, it's a little person just don't take it with you. Got to hold on, body, feels good to your body, too. No, it's not good. It's good. It feels good to do. It feels good to do. It feels good. It's free. I like to put it on the body. Put it on the body. Put it on the body. No, not on the body. That was an accident. Why did you do that? It wasn't good. Said do it somewhere else. Take it back to the don't say that. That is that. Just put it on the body. It's good to do.
is true. Now wash your hands when you're done. Okay, bye.
Soon you'll have fangs right behind your lips. Ancient blood of vampires run through your fingertips. You rule the earth with me by your side. Fight our human slaves, we're tearing into your life. Human slaves, they'll do as you please. They'll comb your hair, remove your fleas. Then you get to drink their blood, isn't that good? Nothing's better than drinking blood. Now sing me a song, you stud. Go on, sing me something. Doesn't matter, your vampire side's coming out. You can do it. Alright, sing me something now. I'll bite the virgin myself.
When the time comes, when we depart, it shall be a stake to all your hearts. This will not be spite.
This guy I know, he's out of town. Gonna rig his house with explosives, can't let the world down. I'm gonna blow some vampires, the world I will save, and send those bastards to an early grave. Blowing up the vampires, St. Zanzibar. When they blow up, I'll be sending them back up. When fall goes them all, they'll come right in.
Ancient vampires prophesied that tonight you will rise.
That's Royce.
They also said that the tables would turn tonight.
My bloody friend.
We
No! No!
Dancing slow inside this cave. I need a sex slave. I want to misbehave. Take me away. Let's see those on the beach. There's always one for each. Oh, I want to suck upon your thighs. Don't ask me why.
Rise under the twilight skies, look in their eyes.
Who's watching the entrance? Chicken, right?
Jack Daniels. Good old Jack
Don't
Daniels.
do it anymore.
Good old Jack Daniels.
No.
I played all this music. I played the piano first and went back and recorded the entire song based on the piano that I didn't have a beat for. I played it all based on the piano.
The tremble, I shook and I shook. There must have been something in the drums, and I told because it made me wow. Well, I felt on the stairs again. I started to talk about
I played the drums on that. I played every instrument all myself and sang it. You're my best friend. You're my best I played every instrument besides the guitar solo. The guitar solo is my friend Corey. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's my friend Corey playing the guitar solo. He made up the whole guitar solo. Alexa, turn the volume all the way up. Let's listen to his guitar solo. My friend Corey. Alexa, go back in the song by 20 seconds. I would be president. Alexa, stop. I'm not going to be president. I don't want to be president. I don't want to be president. I don't want to be president anymore. It was scary as shit. I thought that I'd be president by 2012. And instead I went back home and calmed down and didn't get to be really famous yet. And so some other guy got to be president. They put Barack Obama in office for the same ideas that I was hoping to be president for. I gained like 20 pounds and just started a family for God and Jesus. And they picked some random guy who was probably a really powerful person or something, had billions of dollars or who knows what. His family was like the black guy, the real President Obama. They put Obama in office, and I was just like, oh, I didn't know why they put a black person in office. Because I would burn in hell if I tried to orifice it with somebody's, you know what. The orifices would ooze out pus and die in hell, and I'd be the nerdiest shit ass one. Oh no! That's why it sucks not having my wife with me. God brings you together with well, you may be some people are single, but sometimes God brings you together with a husband or wife, and then that was the best for me. That was the best for me. And she's not with me. No. you don't want to go down to hell. you don't want to go down to hell. Because I've seen it. There's genetic manipulation and all this horrific shit because I hadn't slept in 2 weeks. So God showed me hell and was like, okay, it's a real place. And I didn't understand what it was. I was so afraid of it for like 3 or 4 years until 2017. 4 years later, in 2017, after all this horrific hellish shit I did to work out there, and I didn't know what it was. I thought I just had to get a bunch of money to survive in it or something. Or I didn't, back before survive meant get cancer or die. I wasn't worried about it back then. And then, I don't know. And so then I think it had some effect on politics out there. And then in 2017, Jesus made me act like Jesus at the last day on earth, or I thought I had to be the second coming of Jesus, and I didn't read the Bible enough. I didn't understand enough about the Bible, so I did my best on how I was raised on Jesus, on how I was raised on Jesus. And then somehow it was okay, but I had anxiety, and then it was way crazy though. And then once I read in the Bible, 3 or 4, the first experience seeing hell was in 2014 at the end of the year, and that did some awful things. And then it like tried to change back the stuff that became Obama, and then I don't even know. And then in 2017, I found Jesus again, and I was like, I just went back to the ways I was raised on Jesus, and I did my best to be like Jesus during the second coming, suffering, doing God's work, Jesus, kindness to others, no matter how bad they hurt me. That's what I did. And everything is okay in America again. And that was in about September of 2017. They weren't worried about what they would do to minorities or anything like that. Jesus saved the day. And then I felt this love for black people. It was the most love I'd ever felt for black people in my heart and my chest. There's nothing wrong or lustful about it. And then that went on for almost a year. And then it just went back to normal. And then Jesus saved the day. I don't know. I was a sinful man trying to be cool and big on earth, and Jesus saved the day. And my suffering was enough to let me keep living and doing the things I like or whatever. And Jesus saved the day, but God is way more beautiful than Jesus, and Jesus is way more beautiful than me. I might just, so it's God, Jesus, and everyone else. We can't judge who's better or worse. We're just human beings. But there's work we do. We do work on earth that we're good at, and we have things on earth that we worked hard for, and people who we love. And it's good to stand up for yourself, but sometimes you can't act like the best one. Like I tried to act like the best one, so then I had to act like just a regular man. I don't know. So Jesus and God know. I don't know. Pantaloons. They will blow you up here. Near it. If you continue, they will blow you when they're creepy. They will do things like this, man. They don't do things creepy up. No. They will blow you one right up here. Up here. If they think that's what they're doing. No. Hi. Praise the Lord. Praise God. He's nice. He's very good. You'll blow your one, man. You know he won't. No. Pantaloons. Here's me cool clothes. Here's me cool clothes. Never mind. I don't do that. I'm not a cool man redneck. Southern cool man. If I was, I'd smoke a cigar and be cool and be like, yeah. Fuck you. Like Burt Reynolds, as cool as possible when he was 45 or 42 or whatever he thought, and just be like, fuck you. And then my penis would fall off and then die rather than it fall off. No. And it'll be way too icky to tell you, Holmes. He is out there blowing you like this if you continue. No. He is a white guy out there. He is not. You don't throw on that territory or else you go down, Holmes. He thinks that out there. Because he doesn't work. The white guy out there doing this, walking fast, selling them a couple $20 of drugs, and he's out of there, man. No. You sell you $20 of drugs, and he's out of there, man. He got his $20 for blowing the thing. And if he did it wrong, I don't want to blow the thing wrong. Why don't you go ahead and juggle while you're at it there? Give me a spoon. No, I'm this tall. I don't give a shit. No. Quick, wee man, get as tall as you can through. Yeah, he's cracked to tell. He's already like that tall. He's already kind of tall. Wee man. I met Wee Man before he was in Jackass. He was in the skateboard magazines. He was famous as him and Poncho Moeller, some other guy. And then he got really more famous. And I met him around Redondo Beach or Huntington Beach, Manhattan Beach, kind of south of, right about the southern end of the southern part of Los Angeles. And he was skateboarding, and I was skateboarding near my school. And he said, hey, and he started talking to me, and he met me. It was right before Jackass. It was Wee Man, because my grandfather was a wee man. He was a wee man in Ireland, and he was small. He was like 4'9" or 4'8", I think. I think he was 4'8" or 4'8" or something like that. He was a wee man. He was called a wee man, and he married a woman, and in Ireland they had many kids. They had 5 boys, and one of them was my dad. And he went to New York City when he was 2 years old to be in a family that had more money, because he was just from the farm. And my grandfather was tall. He was like 6'3". And back then people were shorter, I think they were shorter. It was in the 40s, 50s, 60s. And he became a big police officer who's like made good money. And he was tall. He was like taller than everybody in the pictures. He'd be the tallest one at 6'3". And my dad, who was adopted by him, grew tall, and he grew to be 6'2", and he was adopted by him into my grandfather and grandmother's family, because God adopts us all. God will adopt us into heaven one day, besides those who burn in hell. And I think even they make it to heaven too. And so God adopts us as his children. And I think in heaven we don't have a mother or father anymore, but we'll be kind to our mother or father in heaven. And our mother and father on earth, we honor our mother and father on earth while they're alive. We're supposed to honor them, and we leave them to be at one flesh with our husband or wife if we're married. And we put our husband or wife first on earth for humans, but God and Jesus are always first, and God knows way more about that than I do. God and Jesus are first. God and Jesus are first. God and Jesus are first. Then when we grow up, it's God and Jesus are first. Always God and Jesus. Always God and Jesus. We love God and Jesus the most. God and Jesus the most. And I learned that when I was like 40 years old or something. I knew the whole time. You kind of know you're supposed to do good work. You know you're supposed to do good work, however difficult it's supposed to be. And it'll always be okay with God when you trust God the most. Better than if you trust anyone else. Trusting God. And it won't be as bad. It'll always be it'll mostly be okay, but sometimes it won't feel okay, but everything will be the best one day, and probably be okay on earth too. It'll be okay on earth too, I don't know. So God knows. What you got going? California oranges. Bananas, what are you doing with these, man? You're gonna eat them like a gorilla? You may as well do it on camera while it's filming. You're gonna eat them like a gorilla with the skin and all? They're touch bugs. Don't do that, Holmes. He's walking really fast behind you like this. and he's not. The other guy is not. He talks that way. I was talking about the white, really white guy. He was like hanging out with the homeless people, and he was going, "Hey, walk behind you really fast like this." And what is he doing? They're so random, and they don't hurt anyone. They just think, I don't know what they think. He's working out there. He's working doing God's work to get paid for it. But I'm working too. Doing God's work, preaching the gospel of Jesus so people know, even if they thought they didn't, they already had God anyway. Yeah, but these guys are riding motorbikes in the video before this one, and they could have like technically hit a little kid or something, but they didn't know. They were like teenagers going crazy on the streets, doing wheelies, nose wheelies, and all these tricks like way fast down there, like the street, the sidewalk, and all that stuff. So some people in the South are kind of like they blame it on, they pretend it's an N-word, and that's the thing I didn't really understand. I didn't understand about that. But in some ways, like I think maybe black people get like really empowered off of something and it may be a little sinful and they have to like go back down a little bit or something. I can't imagine how that would be a thing. But so I was afraid to say the N-word, but there's this one time when I thought, oh, I get it. The only time I've understood it in my life when it was okay to say everything. And so I don't understand why people say things and pretend it has something to do with a race or something, but I don't know. I don't know. I shouldn't get the glory for it. God gets the glory for it. I don't know. I don't know what the meaning of it is. Better snap into a Slim Jim real quick, or are they going up the asshole, out the asshole, taking a shit, doing this? You want to do it at the doctor's office? You continue, man. No, I don't know. Alexa, play music by John Birmingham.
Here's some music by John Birmingham on Amazon Music.
This one's called Metallica Parody. Say your prayers, little one. Metallica is number one, more important than the sun. Yeah, James Hetfield is my name. The asshole mustache is my claim to fame. What's that smell? Bin Laden shat himself in hell. Here comes the part in the story that's the breakdown. Now, little James Hetfield was playing guitar back in 1973 as a little boy, wondering if he would ever be able to patent the idea of a chart, and one day be able to put the word chart on t-shirts, merchandise, and even name a historic, timeless, amazing band, a musical group called Short. So he had a talk with his mama, and she wasn't too fond of the idea, but she said, let's go down to the patent office anyway. Let's get started on your idea. Let's make this dream of yours happen. So little James Hetfield and his mama went down to the patent office, and they tried to patent the word shark, trademark, and get it started as that amazing band that he wanted to be in when he grew up. But shark was taken. It was already patented by someone. So they had to come up with a new name. Little James Hetfield thought to himself and finally came up with a name that he thought would be so great. It would be one of the most famous, timeless, meaningful, amazing bands to ever be created in all the world and universe. And the name that he came up with that day for his band was Metallica! Yeah!
Alexa, stop. Okay. There was Big Jim Shively playing the bass. Big Jim Shively playing the bass. And Big Jim Shively playing the bass. And Corey Greer playing guitar and me playing with him on playing drums, and then I went back and added singing too, and I recorded it all myself on the microphones and stuff. And Jim Shively and Matt and well, Big Matt Shively Jim, however he calls himself, is Matt and Jim. I don't know. And Corey wrote the sound, the melody of that, and I played it on drums, and I recorded with microphones the stuff, and I had to do all that, and they were just hanging out and stuff, and I had to, like, it took so long to do because I don't know. And then I went back and recorded my voice singing to it, and it sounds professional. Let's do this. It didn't look that good. It didn't look good. Sweet. Don't fuck you one. Whatever that means. I don't know. I'm like a baby. I don't know what it means. I don't know. Because it could mean anything. It doesn't mean literally something that whatever that word means. Don't fuck you. Like making fun of somebody else that says that talks that way. Don't fuck you on, boys. Who is it? Great bow evil beast of a man he should run from, but instead you're just like, don't fuck you on, boys, because I'm a gym teacher and shit who's 82. Who's literally 82. That's how I've had to really be in real life, have this old neck. For God and Jesus. Because you don't mess you when one of them makes it to heaven. They got this wrong. You eat this, you're too late. You chomp down on that, you threw the fat shit on. That's right, that's the wrong one. I don't want to. I'm a gym teacher, man. I'm a cool gym teacher who looks better than everyone. There's this one gym teacher who got in really good shape. I don't know, from the 90s or 90s. Swiggy one, you got too healthy already. You got too healthy already. Let's go. I guess I'm gonna go. Praise God, praise Jesus. Swiggy on for president. I ain't trying to do otherwise now. Peace. Yo, make you down this small like a little munchkin in your what you thought. I know a brain that made your pituitary gland really strong. Way the fuck strong because it pressed on your pituitary gland and made you really tall. and then the other shit got beautified by Jesus and God. Praise Jesus. Bye.